So we are 1 day away from the Dokkan Battle 7th anniversary on Global. It looks like the banners are actually going to drop on the 8th, depending on your time zone. So we actually could be getting them a day early, which is kind of dope. That's hype. The quicker they're out, the quicker we can summon. But the Global Dokkan Twitter account has indeed posted the details and the animations for the upcoming 7th anniversary units, the side banner units, and we're going to go through all of them today. I'm actually going to split them into 3 different videos. I know that seems kind of long, but I think they deserve separate videos considering all the animations we're going to be looking through, especially for the LRs themselves. So this first one, we're going to do the SSJ4s. Next one, we're going to do the blues or the gods. And then I'll even do an extra video for the side banner units just to kind of squeeze them in. I just think they need their own videos, man. The animations and everything they do, they need their own videos. So let me know down below if you're excited. Let me know your stone count right now and who you're going to be summoning on first. Don't forget to drop a like, subscribe if you're new. And let's get into it. I can't wait to see these animations in English, man. I hope they've done a good job. But the first ones we got, as I said, the SSJ4s. Their leader skill is Fuse Fighters or GT Heroes category key +3, HP and attack and defense +170, plus an additional HP, attack and defense +30% for characters who also belong to the Kamehameha category, which Fuse Fighters, you're looking at all like the GOGETA units, which there's quite a few of. And then GT Heroes, you've got like SSJ4 GOKUs, GT Super Saiyan Goku, again GOGETAs. It might not be the biggest 200%, but it's still pretty good. You've got some of the better units in the game all linking up like amazingly anyway, all under a 200% leader skill. The only thing that does kind of suck with this 200% lead is all the SSJ4 Gokus are on a 200% lead kind of linking with each other, you know, especially with GT Super Saiyan Goku, you know, Gogeta. But unfortunately, Vegeta doesn't get on the 200% category lead with the SSJ4 Gokus. That's just kind of the problem. It's kind of similar, you know, not really similar, but it's one of the reasons why it was so nice when Margie Vegeta dropped that the SSJ4 Vegeta, even though before his EZA came out, got onto a 200% category lead. The only thing is, SSJ4 Goku doesn't have one with him yet. Eventually they will do when Trunks and Vegeta do drop on Global, but currently, unfortunately, you can't get them both on the same 200% category lead. Obviously having one of them on 170 is fine, but obviously it just would be nice. Then on the passive, activates the entrance animation upon entry once only. Guards all attacks for 1 turn from the start of turn, which is decent. If this unit had guard all the time or for longer, honestly, they would be so broken. I mean, they're already literally one of the best units in the entire game still, by the way, on JP. So yeah, having guaranteed guard for 1 turn's nice. It is nice, even though a lot of the events, yeah, when it comes to SBR and like Goku and Vegeta event, this is kind of gonna I may actually no, maybe not in SBR and ESBR, but in Goku and Vegeta event, this is gonna be wasted. But these were built for red zone, where you're gonna be taking damage immediately. So having this for 1 turn in red zone actually isn't too bad. It just would have been nice if it was longer, but as I said, if it was, they would have been broken. They also get an additional key +1 per attack keys through obtained and attack and defense +77% for 7 turns from the start of turn, which is then on top of their flat passive of attack and defense +120, which is very nice. So they have 197% attack and defense for 7 turns. Then they get an additional key +1 per type keys through obtained. They also get a chance for performing a critical hit +7% per rainbow keys through obtained, which means if you don't manage to pull dupes, which you should never go back in for dupes in general, always get what you get and leave and dip. The fact that they have built-in crit chance +7% means if you're getting a decent amount of rainbow key spheres, you know, 4-5, you could easily have, you know, 20-25% crit chance with no dupe, which is, you know, it's not the highest chance, you know, but it's something. It's something, especially how much damage these lot can put out. Having a crit chance on top of that, it's pretty dope. It's pretty dope. Also, they launch an additional super attack when key is 20 or more, and attacks effective against all types when key is 24 or with 24. Or, I was gonna say 24 or more. There's no more. When key is 24, which isn't going to be difficult to get off, because for the 7 turns you get an extra key +1 per type keys for obtained, and you're also getting another key +1 per type keys for obtained, which means for 7 turns, if you pick up like what are they, fizz? If you pick up a fizz key sphere, which is +2, you're going to be getting 4 key. Like 1 key sphere picked up for 7 turns, and then after that 3 after the 7 turns. So getting key up to 20s, get the additional, really not difficult whatsoever. And then getting up to key 20, getting your key to 24, maybe at some points depending on orb placement you may just not be able to get it, but you'll be close. But still, that's not difficult to get off at all, especially for the additional, which kind of more important than the attacks effective against all types in some scenarios, but for the most part, it's not difficult to get your ki up to 24 at all. Their link set is Super Saiyan, Kamehameha, Saiyan Raw, Shocking Speed, GT, Fist, Battle Legendary Power. Of course, links really well with any SSJ4 unit. Tech Gogeta is getting an easy A in this celebration as well, links well with them. Links well with a fused version of, you know, this unit as well. They link so well with SSJ4s, which is great. Then you have their active skill where they fuse, which can be activated starting from the 4th turn from the start of battle once only. And I mean, active skill conditions don't really get too much better than that. You literally no health condition, nothing, just you can fuse from the 4th turn from the start of battle. That's it. Active skill conditions, as I said, do not get much better than that. Then you have their categories that go on Fuse Fighters, GT Heroes, Shadow Dragon Saga, Pure Saiyans, Joined Forces, Kamehameha, Giant 8 Power, Battle of Fate, Power Beyond Super Saiyan, Fusion, Final Trump Card, Time Limit, Accelerate Battle. A lot of great categories there. Pure Saiyans just gets better and better and better. Like, it literally does. When eventually we get a 200% category lead, which is Pure Saiyans, and just another category which just has a majority of Pure Saiyans on it, game over, man. Game over. On 12 key, they do raise attack and defense and cause colossal damage to the enemy. And on 18 key, they do raise attack and defense and cause mega colossal damage to the enemy as well. And when they're fused into SSJ4 GOGETA, so all of this, of course, stays the same. On their passive, they get attack and defense plus 177% now. They also get an additional key plus 2 per type key sphere retained, which is basically what they had before fusing, except there's no 7-turn restriction. It's literally just key plus 2 per type key sphere retained, which again, if you get a Fizz key sphere orb, you're getting 4 key in total, which is mad, which is why getting them up to, you know, 24 key really isn't difficult. Also, transform the critical hit plus 7% and reduces damage received by 7% per rainbow key sphere retained. So not only does Gogeta keep the crit chance plus 7%, but you now get 7% damage reduction per rainbow key sphere obtained. So you always have like 20-25% damage reduction if you can get, you know, all the rainbow key spheres, which is not bad. It's better than no damage reduction. It helps them tank a little bit better before they super attack, before they raise their attack and defense. But after they raise it with the damage reduction, defensively they're sitting pretty good. In typical Gogeta fashion, has the attacks effective against all types. Also has a medium chance of forming a critical hit. So not only do you have plus 7% critical hit chance per rainbow key sphere obtained, but you also have guaranteed crits anyway, or a medium chance of forming a critical hit anyway, which is mad, which is crazy, which you're going to be performing a critical hit a lot of the time, even at 55%, which means your damage output is just ridiculous, even without dupes. Like, these units are so good. Then high chance of launching additional super attack, also a high chance of evading enemy super attack and countering with tremendous power. They've just got a piece of everything as Gogeta. You know, crit chance per rainbow key sphere obtained, also damage reduction per rainbow key sphere obtained, medium chance to crit, high chance of an additional, high chance of countering. They literally have everything. They literally have everything. Gogeta has an active skill as well, which is Ultra Big Bang Kamehameha. The active skill condition can be activated when HP is 50% or less, or when facing only one enemy whose HP is 50% or less. So, you know, when you're in those difficult content, especially Red Zone, you know, you've got one of them down to like 50% HP, you whip out the active skill, clock them for massive amounts of damage, or you pull out where your health is low. The either or condition being 50% for both is quite nice. Causes ultimate damage to enemy, and within the turn activated, all attacks become critical hits, which means the damage you can do on that turn, on that rotation with Gogeta, not only from the active skill, but then the remaining attacks, especially with built-in additionals and crits anyway. Actually, the crits don't even matter, but the built-in additionals means you are doing so much damage. And this is all of this can be done at 55%. Can you imagine if you had this done rainbowed? I mean, just go look at the truth video, but still, it's crazy. On super attack, on 12 key, you got great raise attack and defense for one turn, causes colossal damage to the enemy. On 18 key, they massively raise attack and defense for one turn and cause mega colossal damage to the enemy, which is crazy because you're massively raising your attack and defense, which is a lot anyway, but you're getting key so easily, so you're always pretty much going to be getting Gogeta's 18 key off. So getting this is going to be so easy for you, which is actually just kind of crazy to think about, I'm not going to lie. And that's what makes this unit just so good. Also, the little extra bit that wasn't on that bit is they also disable enemies' action once within the turn, which basically doesn't mean they're stunned or like ghost ushered for a whole turn. It means like if there's multiple attacks, one of them will be gone. Like, otherwise that would be too broken. On JP when they first dropped, people thought that was the way, and like obviously it would be dope, but that would be far too broken and it would make harder content. a hell of a lot easier. So yeah, that's one enemy action in the whole turn. So when they're attacking more than once, one action will be disabled, which is still quite helpful depending on, you know, if that attack could have been a super attack, but it's still helpful getting rid of one action for one turn, or one action in a multiple attacks for one turn. Okay, now we're gonna watch the animations. I'm not gonna lie, I've seen these literally once before when they first dropped on JP. I hope they've done well with the English dialogue. I'm not gonna lie, I really do hope this is gonna be as sick as the JP version. As I said, I've seen this once, so this is actually still kind of new to me. We then also need to do the other animations, which is Gogeta's active skill. This is why I wanted to do it in separate videos, but please be good at English.
Sorry for the wait, Kakarot. Ready when you are, Vegeta.
The animations are so dope, man. They're so good. Literally looks like it's ripped straight from GT, which is what I love so much. It's just clean, man. It's clean. I've seen it once before, only the once, but this 18 key, look at him, look at him, look at him. Oh, this 18 key is so good. The Dragon Fist after the final shine is just dope.
Kakarot, you're the last person I expected to suggest fusing. This is going to be special. I can feel it. Fusion!
That was good. I mean, that was good.
I'm neither Goku nor Vegeta. I am the one who will destroy you.
Yeah, I mean, I can't knock those. They're pretty decent English voice lines. They're pretty decent English dialogue. Can't lie, it's decent. I mean, there was a slight delay. I mean, I know there's meant to be a pause where Vegeta says Kakarot, but see, it seemed a bit too long. But other than that, I mean, it's decent. It's standard. You can't knock it. So we've seen the entrance animations, we've seen the super attacks, we've seen the fusion mechanic. Now it's time to see Gogeta's active skill. Don't let me down, man. English dub, don't let me down. Oh, we got the counter first. I forgot about the counter. We got the counter first. It's so dope, man. These animations are so good. Oh, I forgot how good Gogeta's animations were, man. I'm sorry for the disrespect. Pretty sure this one's from Fighters. Oh. Oh. It's just so good. Now we got his active skill, right? Yeah. Oh, it's just, it's gorgeous. Oh, that gave me chills. The Kamehameha bit as it faded out gave me chills. Oh, that was good. That was chef kiss good. Again, the OST could have been a little bit quieter. I don't know why we're still having problems with that, Dokkan, but I mean, that was a bit better. Oh, they're so good. The English didn't disappoint. It might not be good as the Japanese, but the English definitely didn't disappoint. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's so good. Let me know what you think about their animations down in the comments. I'm going to start recording the Gods video now. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And peace.